and welcome. Join me on this journey to explore strategies for a successful college experience, faith, wealth creation, and godly lifestyle. Stay tuned and stay blessed. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. This is your favorite SNAP educator, SNAP professor, and I am back again with an awesome video. Today I want to talk about picking the right college major. I know that it is one of the most difficult decisions a lot of people have to make once you've been accepted into college. So if you find yourself in that position where you are undecided or you're decided but you're thinking of switching, please stay tuned and stay blessed. Picking a college major is one of the most difficult decisions a lot of students have to make once they've been accepted into college. Now, if you know me from when I was in college, then you know that I never intended to be an accountant. I didn't go to school for accounting. I did go to school for accounting, but that wasn't the initial plan. The plan wasn't to go to school for accounting. The plan was to go to school for pharmacy. And so I went to college as a chemistry major with the hopes of getting accepted into pharmacy school. Now that didn't happen. When I was in high school, I loved chemistry. I lived, breathed chemistry. I was a teacher's assistant for chemistry. I was in AP chemistry. I took the AP exam. I passed it, and so I got my first college credit. So when I got to college, I didn't have to take introduction to chemistry. I went straight to chemistry 2, which was awesome. When I got into the advanced classes, that's when my challenges began. I wasn't doing as well as I needed to do in those advanced chemistry classes. And so literally my advisor had to sit me down and tell me, hey, Abby, you cannot be a chemistry major without passing chemistry, which was one of the best advice I had received at that point in my life, because I literally had to sit down and figure it out as quickly as possible without wasting too much more time. Now, I knew that I liked math. I liked figuring things out. I liked addition and subtraction. I'm naturally the type of person that likes to think outside the box and try to figure things out on my own. So I knew I needed to find a career and a major that would support that special skill. I want to give a very special shout out to my friend Avi. Avi is the type of student that came to college knowing exactly what she wanted to do. She knew the major she wanted to pursue. She even knew the companies she wanted to work for. Now, I used to go to the library with Avi to study. And I remember one time, I think I had asked to maybe look at her homework. She was doing her financial accounting homework. And this was when I was struggling with chemistry and trying to figure it out. And so I looked at her homework and I think I was able to solve one of the questions or something. I can't remember. But at that point, I was like, I can do this stuff. I like this. This is very interesting to me. So I literally went the next day to my advisor and said, I got it. I want to be an accountant. Because he told me to try out an econ class as an elective. So I went ahead and registered for an economics class, and I actually liked it. It was cool. So I went ahead and applied into the College of Business, and lo and behold, I got accepted into it. I picked my concentration as accounting, and the rest of it is Now, this is to tell you that it is completely okay if you're that person that is currently undecided, or that person that is decided but is also thinking about switching your major, or you're someone that's getting ready to go to college but you're unsure what you want to major in. I know a ton of people that have switched their majors a few times throughout their college journey. So don't feel ashamed, don't feel stressed, don't put yourself down because you haven't figured it out yet. It is okay. But it is also very critical that you figure it out as quickly as possible so that you don't waste any more time. Now, with that being said, here are a few things to consider when you are in the position of figuring out what to major in. Now, the first thing you want to do is take some time off. Guys, I cannot stress enough the importance of secluding yourself from the noise of this world, from the noise of people, from the noise of friends, and just people trying to tell you what to do with your life. You need to take ownership of this part of your life. Take some time off. Go to the park. Go to the library. lock yourself up in your room, bring a book with you, and write down a list of things that excites you, things that interest you, your passions, your likes, your dislikes. Go ahead and make a list of all of that. Now, once you've done that, the next thing you want to do is match that up with a career. So now match your passions and your interests to a career. What that means is if you're interested in art, what you need to do is figure out a career in art and match it up against that. If you enjoy dancing, figure out a career in dancing and match it against that. If you enjoy math, figure out a career in math and match it to that. If you go to school for accounting, you're going to graduate and become an accountant. If you go to school for criminal justice, what are you going to be? Well, you could go to law school, or you could be a police officer, you could be a detective. There's so many things that you can do, but you need to clearly understand what criminal justice means when it comes to a career. Okay. Now, another one is human development and family studies. That's another major that's very popular because some people will pick it because they have friends who've done it, or their professors or their advisors will actually push them in that direction because they've been undecided for so long, or if they've taken classes within a certain college in their university, and switching majors at that point to something completely different will require them to maybe go to school a little bit longer. They might need an extra semester or a couple of semesters in order for them to get back on track. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, go ahead and leave a comment below and I will answer you or do another video to explain that in detail, okay? And this is why it is so important, guys, to take some time off. Once you've written down your list and you've matched it to a career, the next thing you want to do is interview people. Listen, I like to hear myself talk. Now, I find that a lot of people are afraid to talk to people. It is not just students, it's just people in general are afraid to approach people and talk to them. Find people within those careers that you've listed out and talk to them. Professionals like to hear themselves talk. Professionals like to help people. They like to give information. So just go out there, find that musician, talk to them, interview them, ask them, how did you get into this industry? How's the industry doing? Where did you go to school? What did you major in? What are some of the classes you took? Do you think this is a good industry to be in at this point? I want you to do that. Get the information right from the horse's mouth. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is ask yourself this very critical question. How long do I want to be in school for? Now, you need to understand that certain majors will require additional education. For example, if you're going to school for medicine, then you do know that you're going to need, to go to med school, get your residency done before you actually start working. There are other majors such as psychology, sociology, those kind of majors. You would also need to do some sort of graduate program before you start making any real money. Now, I find that a lot of times majors that do not directly translate into a career are the ones that would require you to get, additional education. So, for example, the human development and family studies, because it doesn't directly correlate to a career, you might have to go back to school and get your master's. Whereas if you did something like accounting, you can graduate and get a job as an accountant. If you did engineering, you can graduate and get a job as an engineer. I have a matrix that helps me when it comes to making decisions about things. So I have attached that matrix here. I'll try to attach it here somehow. You guys know that I'm new to YouTube, so I don't know. So I will include it somewhere in this video, either in the bottom bar or somehow in this video, or a link to it on my website. Go ahead and download it and use it as a guide. I hope this video was helpful to you. I hope it helps with your decision when it comes to picking the right college major and being decided. Please leave a comment down below and also subscribe. My goal is to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So please support the channel and hit the subscribe button, and also hit the bell button so you do not miss any other videos that we make in the future. If there's anything else that you want me to talk about as far as faith, lifestyle, college, finances are concerned, please go ahead and leave a comment and I would love to do that. God bless you.